In this episode, I debunk the myth that your clients may get bored of training. I think for a lot of people, myself included, training can sometimes be monotonous. We're doing squats again. Oh, we're doing deadlifts again. Oh man, we're doing a lat pull down. And I think this is where the creative mind and the curiosity of the trainer is super, super necessary. Here's what I mean. A pairing of a deadlift, squat, lat pull down, and bench press is by itself quite boring. However, if you were to, let's say, do sets of 5, 10, 15, and then 20 of the same exercises, all in the same workout, I would bet that that would be a far different experience than if you were to do, let's say, 5 sets of 5 for each exercise for 5 weeks, for 3 times through that 5-week span of the 5x5 over 18 months with the client. Because what happens when you do a great job of keeping people healthy and working with the general population is this interesting conundrum. They could have the potential to get bored, but that's on you as the trainer, because programming and creating workouts and kind of reverse engineering those workouts to say, what do we want to happen as a result of this workout is the nature of the beast and the nature of the programming beast. And what's so important as a coach and a trainer is to ask the question, what are we training for? Just the other day, I had somebody in and they said they wanted to feel stronger. And I said, what does that mean? And he was like, I want to feel stronger going up the stairs and playing tennis. I said, okay, when do you feel like you're experiencing weakness? And he kind of struggled with the answer because I think the definition of strength in the gym is different than the strength that you need on stairs and or on the tennis court. And I think the definition potentially was challenged. And so we had this more interesting discussion over what strength is and how we can express it. We could express it through strength and endurance. We could express it through strength and power, and all these other categories. And so we had this new definition that we created as a result of just asking a question. What does that mean to you? So I think when a client says, and even a trainer, by the way, when a client or a trainer, let's stick with clients. When a client says that they're bored, that's on you as a trainer. And with that, I think you have a lot of control over that situation. The control can happen in a couple ways. Number one, switch that programming up. Okay, so think about that plateau that's going to happen either in their mind or in their body and anticipate that. That's on you. The second thing is to stay, as a trainer, to stay consistently educating yourself. So read the good stuff by Brian Cron, by John Romanello, by Kristen Thibodeau, probably saying his name wrong, Adam Bornstein. There's so many people on the programming side. And things don't get boring. They should never get boring. There's so many ways. Literally, there is just tons and tons of ways that you can organize a program, and it should really just never be boring. So that's all I got for you guys today. If your client is bored, that's on you. And I think it can happen. I really think it can happen. I've experienced it with some clients, and that's usually after they're coming off of an extended break and they're not looking forward to the same grind and the way their body feels. So listen to that and be creative. You don't have to barbell front squat every time. You can use a kettlebell. You can do a single arm kettlebell. You could do a sequence of a kettlebell front squat to a push press. It doesn't have to be the squat, deadlift, lat pull down. You can get creative. And I think that's where we'll be able to create people that love lifting long term, and we can create sustenance. And that's to be able to create that habit over the long haul, man, that's the big goal. When you get people that you have training with you for 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, that's a long time. That's a lot of trust. And that's up to you to consistently be seeking, what else could we do here? So that's one of the reasons we change the programming here very frequently. One of the reasons that we change the warm-up very frequently. 2 very simple things. But also just anticipating, right? I like what Gary Vaynerchuk says when you reverse engineer about putting yourself out of business. What would be the demise of us? When people get bored, what are they going to do? A, not get bored. And then B, we're going to not let that happen. We're going to keep them consistently entertained with different programming. Doesn't mean that we're going to be doing complex exercises that aren't effective. That's it. Hope you guys have a great day.